Greetings, namaste, my friends. Gregory Reading, Life Coach Greg, your humble servant, coming at you on this, the first full day of summer. And we're going to get this thing going here. It is our summer series videos where I promise to deliver one video a day, whether it's right here in my living room with this hand-painted lovely wall that was done by Kristen and Andrew. We'll talk about them in subsequent videos, but they're awesome. It was almost going to be painted over, but myself and the kids voted against it, and here it is. Story to follow. But meanwhile, one video a day, and I want to let you know that I'm honored that you're taking your time to be here, and I want to give you a little bit of a reason why I feel that it would be a value or advantageous for you to come back and visit me every single day this summer. First, basically, is if you are, first of all, resonating with me already, then there's already that connection. There's already an understanding that, hey, this is happening, you're supposed to be here, but you don't know exactly why. So let me share my intention with these videos, and of course it will blossom and unfold into much, much more than this, as does life when you set your intention to a positive way. But here are the seeds that we're planting here, and they are, and I will, in the name of brevity, don my glasses and read my intention for these videos. And that is to, here we go, to share so many wonderful resources that I and countless others have discovered that will help to enhance our understanding of life, thus helping to bring ourselves to our true nature. And when we are understanding our true nature, that leads to love and happiness. Cue at Al Green.
Love and happiness. Wait a minute, something going
They
wrong.
just don't make music. They just don't make music like that anymore. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend Al Green. Oh, that is the essence. That's the essence, to bring ourselves to our core. And I want to just go right off and just right from the beginning explain the Life Coach Greg, how that came about. And just because I know that that could be a little bit off-putting to some, and who the hell do I think I am to be a coach of anything? So a little backstory. My background is stage and film production, and did that for 20-something years. And then, at the birth of my lovely daughter, I realized I wanted to manifest a way to be home with her so I could see her develop and be a father, be present, and be there for the first steps and works, which I was for the first 2 years of her life. And I attracted ways to generate income from home, and that was awesome. But what I found that was happening is I could do very well just by following the process and doing what they would say to do, because my why, my purpose was so big. It was easy to do because I know the reward to live in California by the ocean, my daughter and my lovely wife, and soon to be son at the time, and that was all good except for. Not being able to duplicate that. So one of the problems was that people saw me having success, and they would call me, even if they weren't in my team. I was very, very, very happy to oblige, because it has always been my thrill to be of service, to help other people with no remuneration expected in return. That was fine until I did that at the expense of my own business also, where I would find like, oh, I'm spending hours and hours a day with people. And people were drawn to me because they felt and they found that I have a very intuitive and can feel people's intentions and see their blind spots very quickly. It comes effortlessly to me. So then I established a coaching process, and that worked wonderfully on a one-to-one basis. And I'll tell you something else. I've done lots of different, I'll get the time, manual, oh my gosh, 4 minutes already? Oh God, all right. All right, well this first of the summer might be a little bit longer, then we'll tail the other ones off. All right, so I've done lots of physical work, and I love it. I love to work hard, like to get out there and just do landscaping and lift things and work on movie sets and lift cables and do all that good stuff, big lights and stuff. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I can go outside and chop wood all day long, and the Viking in me gets to come out, and everything's great. But when I started coaching and I would consolidate some of my clients, I remember one time I put 4 of my clients actually it was only three of my clients on an hour basis, back to back. I was drained. Each of them was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm having great breakthroughs. This is awesome." I'm like, "Yay!" But I also realized, in retrospect, that I have given my energy away. It just out, and I was drained. I think I took a like 2 hour nap. So it's amazing when you give. You're giving of yourself, literally. So give your mom, give your therapist, give your coach, give anybody who gives of their heart. Just give them a hug because they're really giving you something of themselves. So, but it's also it comes back manyfold. So there's that. So there's a life coach Greg part, and then I did a group coaching thing, and I learned more than the people learn because then all of a sudden you get a group together, and then there's always going to be a couple of negative people, and they're going to give each other permission to fail, and quite a learning experience for me. So I'll share that when whenever the topic comes up about coaching. So let me just cap off here. Where are we at here? Oh my goodness, 6 minutes already? Where'd the time go? All right. So other notes is I also wanted to just kind of, as setting the tone, I want to share a lot of resources for what end. Again, not just for the love and happiness, but when you find a way that you can, um, and this goes back to the coaching, realize, and I've said this to everybody, I'm kind of going back a little bit again, in regard to coaching, I made everybody promise me from the get-go. I said, okay, when you realize that the answers to where you being stuck or to anything ultimately is already in you, can we just establish that from the get-go? It's already in you. We're not really putting anything new into you. We're not really showing you anything new. Actually, what we're doing is we're removing veils. We're moving away veils that society has put out there, that conditioning has put, that blocking you from your seeing your true selves. So my main intention is to help remove the veils that separate you from whatever it is that that you feel stuck or that you want to see yourself go through to prosperity, freedom, happiness, whatever. I have come in contact with some amazingly wonderful resources, people, places, events, things that have really shaken my awareness, opened me up to some really amazing, beautiful things. So why I'm doing this for myself is I'm actually being challenged by Dave Wood in this awesome community I'm with Empower Network. And I'll share more about his story, and you can see it here in the blog if you just kind of look around. But David Wood is another fellow visionary whom I have so much respect for, and his main objective is to help people become empowered. That is also my intention as well. So stay tuned for that. It's going to come in different shapes and sizes. And more than anything, it's time. And David Wood has shaken my tree, if you will. And he's helped me to basically, I've always known that I have a tremendous reservoir of phenomenal potential energy. And it's very easy to rest on your laurels or sit on your assets, if you will, and just know that you have it, but sometimes you don't express it. So my intention is to convert that potential energy into kinetic energy or energy expressed. And I'm going to give it out. I'm just giving it to you. So that's good. So hopefully you will be paying attention, you'll come back often, and you'll utilize the information I've given you. So also there's going to be communication places. I want you to, underneath, anytime you see my video, if it's on YouTube or if it's on my blog, please ask me a question on topics that I can cover in the future of anything that I can do to be of service and be nice, or I'll delete your ass. All right. Okay. So one of my weaknesses, I'm a big, strong, Viking guy. But I'll tell you something right now. I can come to tears with just love and innocence right there. So I love, and don't be afraid to be yourself. I'm being myself. So a lot of people who see me doing this blog, they think they know me, and I'm gonna let you know that you don't know me. And there's a great, like in the Bible, that's one of the great books that have been written that's widely misunderstood and misused. But you're never a prophet in your hometown. So anybody who thinks they know me, I invite you to step out of that illusion and receive very authentic, very loving message that I'm sending out to you. So look at that. My intention on this situation to keep it in 5 minutes has been doubled, but there's so much going on. There'll be no problem doing a video a day for the summer and coming out the other side being much richer in all kinds of ways as a result. So meanwhile, go outside, climb a tree, go fishing, do whatever you want to do, but make it a wonderful day and enhance someone's life. Love you, mean it.